Hi, my name is Ash Sadiq, and the TED Talk idea that I'd love to share with you for consideration is the idea of the catalyst of one. And it's an idea that essentially really developed as I built businesses and I started to work on a podcast, started to try to build a fintech startup, and how in the very beginning, almost everything looks like a very daunting task. And then once I was able to find one key client or one key relationship or one key solution, it was almost like the pieces of a puzzle that start to build up. As soon as I get that first piece, it gives me a number of factors that make my life a whole lot easier. It gives me hope that now that I have this piece, other pieces may fall into place. It starts to also build a picture for me to be able to tell a story about what that picture looks like to myself and to others. So I saw my messaging about what it is that I was trying to do getting shaped up along the way as I spoke with people one-on-one, and I tried to explain to them what it is that I was working on. And once they signed up on my vision, then with them coming into the picture, they become a catalyst, because I can take that conversation and I go to the next conversation and I talk to that second person and I tell them the first person heard me talk, and the first person actually believed in the story, believed in the vision for that product, and it gets easier and easier and easier. So really what this whole thing taught me is all you need is one. And that one person, that one idea, that one mentor, that one boss, that one solution, that one vision will always lead you to the next one. So the hardest part is for you to say to yourself, I can get it done. And all I need to do is work on that very first step, on that very first conversation, on that very first win. And when I do that, I will have wind in my sails. I will have so much excitement. I will have so much momentum that I continue to build one conversation at a time, one catalyst at a time. So I hope that this talk will create so much hope for a lot of people who usually, like all of us, it's very natural for all of us to start thinking of anything that we're doing in its totality, and all of a sudden it looks like someone is asking us to build a new pyramid in Giza, Egypt, where it is a humongous task. Huge, beyond anybody's capacity. But if we think about that pyramid, one stone at a time, life becomes a whole lot more feasible. Even though these stones, you and I know, are so much bigger and so much more difficult to move around. But the idea here is for you to actually start to breaking everything down to wins that really constitute of one deal at a time, one client at a time, one conversation at a time. And that gives us that one win that will help us go to that second, third, and fourth win. So I want you to really trust and believe in yourself that all it takes is for you to get that very first win. And now with social media and networks, as much as you tap into these networks, I have found people are so generous, and a lot of the time all you need to do is just ask, and find the way that you ask in a way that really shows them what the win-win is going to be. And when I give that talk, I will help break down some of these strategies that I've used to really increase the chances that when I do ask, people will say yes. Thank you so much.